Hello and welcome to Wednesday Wellness and Wisdom. It's Chantal. I am outside today enjoying this beautiful spring day. And today I want to talk about how to transform the fire of anger into fuel for action. So emotions, when not processed, when withheld in the body, create disease. It is simple. If they're stuck, energy is not flowing, and when the energy is not flowing, your health is not happening. So a lot of research has been done on this topic. I don't need to keep repeating the same thing, but I really want to say that it is important to know when you're feeling something that you are feeling something. And for a lot of us, especially women, anger is something that we feel uncomfortable expressing. So either we repress it or we hold it in, and then we explode. And somewhere in between repression and overexpression, there's a middle place. And that middle place is when you ground yourself into the power of who you are and know that there's a truth that is trying to express itself. So how to turn the fire of anger into fuel for action really requires the first step, which is to take note that you are feeling angry and acknowledge that this is what is. There's no doubt about it. You are feeling it, you are sensing it, and there's something you want and it's not happening. So that's number one. Acknowledge that you are feeling angry. Number two, ask your anger. What is bugging you? What is bothering you? What's happening here? Most of us have anger as a top layer for powerlessness. We feel powerless to get something we want, either because we believe we can't have it, or something outside of us is keeping us from having it. Now, I am of the people who believe that no matter what happens outside of you, our perception is what we have control over. So if I perceive that the external is really what's holding me back, I have the power to change that perception. And I can ask myself, what can I do today on this moment to get a little more freedom, to get a little more relief? So to be more specific, let's say I have been frustrated because when I went to the doctor, the oncologist, in my last scan, things were pretty much the same as in it was a year ago. And that means things are not moving, they're not getting worse, but they're not getting better. And there are some limitations in my body that I'm experiencing that are frustrating to me. And I got mad. I got mad because I thought, why isn't that changing? I feel like I'm doing everything I can to get healthy, to give my body a break, to really breathe and allow healing to happen, and yet things are not changing. So I spent a lot of time this morning, after acknowledging my frustration, I spent a lot of time in my meditation connecting to my body, and especially the places that are not healing, and having a conversation. So step number two is to engage with the part of you that needs something. So number one, acknowledge you're angry. Number two, ask, what is really going on here? What do you need? And for that to happen, safety needs to be created. You can't push an answer out. Safety is the name of the game here. When there's a feeling and there's a need, you can't pound on your head to find the answer. So if you listen and calm down, step number three, you will get the answer you need. And what that means is you have to tune in without judgment, without criticism, without fighting back, without having any opinion about what you're hearing. So I created some space inside my body around those places that have a hard time healing. And I said, please tell me, what do you need? And the answer was simple. I need space. I need breath. I need acknowledgement. And I need you to believe, as in my body telling me, that healing can happen. So these were the needs. So your anger is there for a reason. Action can be taken then, step number 4, based on what you need. So in my daily life right now, I have to create, not have to, I want to create space for breathing, hearing, relaxing, and open up the space. So I don't have control over the outcome, but I do have the power in this moment to be with the feeling and to hear what the feeling is saying to me and have an answer back to that. Now, it's not always what we want to hear. I would like to have some guarantee. There's no guarantee, except really me believing that if I keep doing this, I have faith in healing and the power of ability of my body and the universe and the space around me to let light in. And that's really what my body was telling me, let light in, let breath in. So on this journey of recovery from any illnesses you might have, on any sort of trauma-based body breakdown you might have, anger may show up on your path, and anger may be there to deliver a message. So do not kill the messenger. And on June 19, 20, and 21st, I will be here with you from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock p.m. to be talking about this, how to thrive beyond trauma, breast cancer, and body breakdowns. So I hope you join me. On this page, there is a button that you can click on, and or not, join me on my website called yestomylifeacademy.com, and you will see on the homepage there's an invitation for you to join. So until then, feel free to post a comment or ask a question, and I'm glad to be in a conversation with you about this. Have a great day.